Good evening and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for February the 22nd, 2022, which is 2022, which amazed my boss today. And then we pointed out to her, and this truly blew her mind, oh, you missed it at 2 a.m. She's like, oh, but we have another 2. And no. So I looked at my coworker and said, no, that doesn't count. It's 14:22. She's like, oh. And then we looked at each other and both said, 10 p.m. 22 hours, minutes, seconds on 2/22/22. So that made her happy. So hopefully, boss, if you're up at 10:22, hope you celebrate it. Just Mom for the moment. DT is around, but doing stuff like eating dinner. So he might be joining us. I hope other people will join us today. That would be awesome. We're doing Operation Weewoo today. Why are we doing Operation Weewoo today? Because I need to get some more footage. I just finished doing Redshift and simul recording it as a demo record and as the regular game. And I'll overlap the two and then I can cut them because we wanted to pick out a couple of things for our video. One being, of course, voice actors and actresses. Is that okay? Can you call an actress anymore? Or do we have to call them actors because it's generic? How about act people? Performers? How about we just call them performers? Anyway, so I will edit some of that down. So we've got our fan service in the form of Ilea. We've got our voice acting type people in the form of Killy and Lita and Janeway. And of course, we're in that one. Hey, do we get a commission? Do we get some kind of cut because those are us doing the voices there? Yeah, I didn't think so. So I have here a list of about 40 things that I need to record in the next 40 days and edit. There will be some work to be done here. But today I was hoping maybe we could just play some of the more fun TFOs. And we can randomize them, obviously. In the meantime, though, I do need to go ahead and do 500,000 in Polaron space damage. I need to kill 20 Terrans on the ground, and I'm kicking myself because it didn't occur to me to do Firewall to get that. Instead, I did Redshift because I really wanted that part of it. I mean, Firewall is very cool, but of course I could start Redshift, but blah, 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 blah. 20 Terrans on the ground. I think we can probably do something like Pavo Dissension. Or perhaps we'll just go ahead and do some Polaron damage. So if anybody would like to join me to have some fun here, that would be awesome. I'd appreciate it. And by the way, thank you to Admiralsixkiller and SocraticNerd for the follows yesterday. I gave SocraticNerd a follow on his show. It was interesting. Completely different approach than we do to the game, but still very cool to watch him and his approach. Lots of, I've been playing this forever, and I still got a different insight from the way he presented the game. So you're never too old or too experienced not to be able to play it a new, fun way. Other than that, what's going on in the game today? Nothing. Nothing is going on in the game today. Very unexciting. So let me know if you'd like to join me. I am playing here. Oh, you know what I'm not? Oh, they're over there. Huh. Well, I'll go over here then. I'll go onto this channel. Looks like Mark, Boom, and DT are over on Strike Group 1, but we're over here. But gee, if they wanted to invite me to do a little ISE, I wouldn't say no. Because that would look totally cool to have ISE. It's one of our good videos. And they're not taking the bait. Oh, they're just such bad people. And nobody's here. I'm all by myself tonight. Oh, whoa. Hi, Mark.
Hello.
Hello. Any chance you guys are up for a little ISE tonight? I saw that Boom and Mark and you were over there.
Yeah, I'm sure we would be.
Well, let me get a tune who's got some ISE qualifications then. Because it's not that tune, I assure you. I thought that would be an excellent video to have
Yep. Now the question is, do I want to do it in a torp boat or do I want to do it in a beam boat?
Ooh, because of the speed, torps, well, they've got the firepower. Have you got the maneuverability to get into position fast enough because you got that much smaller arc?
I have to do the same thing with my beam boats. So
Really? Oh, so you've got a lot of dual beam banks up front?
yeah.
Okay. Well, then I guess it doesn't make any difference. Let me go on to my tune, see if I've got her the way I like her. Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't.
I haven't flown the inquiry for this for a while, so that'll be fun.
Okie dokie.
Boy.
Hey, it's a Pie. Hi, Pie.
Hello.
How are you?
Doing okay. Just
Good.
warming my particles.
Ah, yes. Particle Man, Particle Man. Hi, Musin. How are you? I'm a Barbie girl. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Yes, I know I owe that to you, DT.
No, you owe it to the audience. I
Oh,
mean, the
God.
audience.
Yeah.
You know what you should do since you've been promising it so long?
Yes, I should take a vacation.
Well, you should do it at the convention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God. We might be streaming because Frost will be joining us, so maybe. I will see if I can figure out the lyrics and find a karaoke-style version of it.
Or maybe ask what's her name? Klingon Pop Boy?
Oh, if Klingon Pop... She lives in the Chicago area. I wonder. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Yeah.
Ooh. That's a thought.
And I used the buyout.
Kind of thought you might.
Yeah, it was 600 cents. Okay.
It's worth it for the ship.
The hanger pets are excellent on it. At least until somebody decides they need to nerf things.
Like they always do. Do you remember when they had the swarm
Yes.
that did a crazy amount of damage that could take like a Borg? Was it a Borg
Yes.
gateway?
Uh-huh.
That was fun.
And now it can take a Borg sphere. Sometimes a Borg probe. Sav was poo-pooing my concept of doing ISE. And I explained that I want a demo record of it. Hi, Musin. So, where's WC these days? I understand that they have suddenly dropped all travel restrictions to and from Australia. Now that the Queen has COVID, it's like, well, I guess if the Queen's got it, the heck with everybody.
No, that was the British
She's
Queen.
still doing light duties.
The British...
Five.
Yeah.
I also think that the British Queen got the COVID.
Yeah,
That's
she-
what we're talking about. The British Queen is the Australian Queen. Same,
Yeah,
same.
but you said WC.
Yeah, because he's
From
Australian.
Australia.
Because he's Australian.
So the Australian Queen got it as well?
It's the same person.
It's the same queen.
Okay.
The Commonwealth States. Commonwealth States.
Okay. Sorry.
Part of the Empire.
Technically, Canada even has
The Queen on the
same
coins.
queen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
technically.
the Hawaiian president, right?
Pardon?
And the Hawaiian president.
The Hawaiian president? Oh, no, that's America, please.
Well, still. I'm sorry.
I like how a lot of people go, well, you know, if he's from Hawaii, he's not American. Last time I checked, it's a state.
Even when he was born, it was a state.
Yeah. Oh, God, he's... Well, yeah, because he's younger than I am. I appreciate that they made that place a state just shortly after my birthday. I think they did it to honor my birth. No?
By the way, you know that 25K experience pool that I sold
Yeah.
yesterday?
Uh-huh.
I got 2.5 mil for it.
So did I. I sold mine, and then I picked up another box with a prize and got garbage in it. Then I realized you can just pick up the 25K prize anyway. You don't have to take it out of the mystery box. You can just take it out of the regular prize. If you pick the emote box, that's what you get.
Ah, that's true.
Yeah. So I thought, well, why take a chance on getting what I got the second time around, which was nothing, and the third time around, which was even less nothing, and just went ahead and got the good prices.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Yeah. So, admittedly, I could probably spend all of today and tomorrow just finishing that up, but I'll put it in the repository of knowledge for next year. So, anyone up for a little ISE?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm just farming.
Ugh,
I'm gonna churn this up early.
Fine. Be that way.
Well, it's all that construction that starts at
Oh,
6
I know,
a.m.
I
in
know.
the morning, and they have a generator running all through the night.
Oh
on the
God, I
street.
hate that. Oh, I guess we're gonna go private with this one because we got Mark there.
After that, I will step away for a moment to go grab.
Well, go grab while we try and get a team together here. Oh,
Well,
you,
okay.
okay.
No, I'm just I'm waiting for my dinner. I'm waiting for the thing to cool off from New Zealand out of the oven.
Okay, we need 2 more people if we're gonna do this.
Where it comes out like liquid hot magma.
What are you having?
Lasagna.
Lasagna? Okay.
I know we don't pronounce it correctly over here. I think it was Mark or Boom who was complaining that we say it wrong.
Probably be me like to think he's Italian.
Yeah. That would make some sense.
Lasagna. That's how I pronounce it.
Yeah, we say something like that. Lasagna. But then again, around here, well, not here in Indiana, but up in Chicago, there's so many second-generation Americans that even words like mozzarella are like mozzarella.
yeah.
It's
Or
like,
oregano
guys.
or oregano or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah,
Especially with French
exactly.
words, we purposely don't put the pronunciation.
Yeah, or croissant or croissant.
Croissant.
Or,
Oh, you know what? If there is if I do get down to Phoenix, there is this nice little fresh Italian deli place where you can get like fresh pasta and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah, but that's a bit of a drive. It's what, 2.5 hours down there?
100 miles.
Okay, 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
long drive to get there.
Yeah, but I mean, in generally speaking, there'll be occasions which I will actually be able to go down there now.
Well, that would be good. Hey, we need 2 more people. Is anybody else out there who'd be interested in playing a little ISE?
what are you planning to play? Oh, ISE.
ISE, yeah. I think we'll plan to play ISE while we're playing some ISE. Mostly we're just going to do TFOs tonight, ones that people like, enjoy.
Just take me.
Fine. We'll just take you. Who are you on?
No.
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 Last name Visitor.
Yeah, exactly. Who did I see was going to be? Oh, people for Vegas or just more people from Discovery. Nothing exciting. Nothing to be seen here. Move along.
Or is it Don't You Mean Chicago? Or you
No, I'm talking strictly about Vegas. They've been doing more advertising for Vegas.
If there's nothing worth points, it's just go down for a day or so and just go, I was there. Again.
Again. But as I've said, it's so much cooler to be on the vendor side than it is to be on
It
the
really is.
other side
It really
because, man, they just...
But that's a lot to pull that off.
Yeah, doesn't mean we actually have to do anything.
Yeah.
We can...
True.
Jesus, really?
What?
Stupid game.
Cats?
Just get a table and we're done.
Yep. we got our table.
Right, we got our table. We can set up quickly to do a couple interviews, and we're done.
Yep. Yeah, I just saw a job posting close to where my husband lives for $15,000 more than I make here, which would be the equivalent of making $30,000 more because I won't have to pay for rent.
Yeah, you were surprised how little I pay for mortgage.
Yeah. Well, no, that's nice. Okay, the mortgage at home is like $100 a month. It's nothing.
Yeah.
But my thought in being out here was we'd be moving in out here and I won't have to be paying rent for my second going on third year. So we will see. And they really...
You sure would cry if I told you how much I pay for mortgage and my bank loan and whatever.
I probably wouldn't. I mean, right now what I pay for a 2-bedroom apartment is about $1,200 a month, which is inexpensive, but I'm not in the best part of town, but not the worst part. But if I go 3 miles that way, you can double that. And be happy.
Okay,
So
that's funny.
Game problems? It got quiet.
Oh, there we go. It's just the one that beamed down to Andorian. Let me see here. I pay for roughly mortgage and everything. I pay like. Oh, that's wrong. Wow, how can I calculate that wrong? Let's see here. I pay,
And he works at a bank.
I used to work in a bank.
I can see why it's used to now. How can I calculate that wrong?
I pay roughly $1,400 a month for living here.
Oh, that's cheap. That's what I'm paying.
Yeah.
Yeah, power.
And that's without power and
Yeah.
heat and.
Okay, so my $1,200 is my rent. I pay another $100 a month for internet. Right now, I'm paying $150 a month for heat, which is killing me.
Well, I have to. Well, I pay.
I know the feeling.
Yeah, and maybe another $50 for water, garbage, and stuff like that.
I pay roughly $430 every quarter for internet and cable.
Okay. So you and I are paying about the same rates. I will say this is a fairly spacious apartment. Not the best. There's a nicer apartment across the street, but it's another $300 a month, and just that's a lot of money.
Yeah, if you needed a roommate.
Well, if you're
Big
going to
Sigmas.
move out here, we will get a bigger place. We will move over to that one because, bigger apartment and all that good stuff. But you have to make the decision. You're not going to do that for a while.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
See here.
right now it's stick around, get things figured out, and go from there.
How big is your apartment now? Square feet?
That's a really good question. I can tell you in just a moment.
Yeah, you use square feet, right?
Yes, we do.
Weird.
Well, I'm sorry.
Square meters to square feet.
Okay,
3
man,
inches
that
away.
one. I am in the Huntington. It is 930 square feet.
Okay, I have like 1,000 squeak.
Okay, so
Squeak.
squeak. 1,000 squeak.
1,000 squeak. Okay.
Yeah.
You gotta do something about those mice, man. They're squeaking too much.
It's kind of weird in that the bathroom is space-wise absolutely luxurious. It's huge. It's bigger than my eating area is, and the 2 bedrooms are nicely sized too, and the closets are decent.
I think Cygnus Alpha wants to.
Oh.
I think he said he only needs it on Dimemarks on to just invite him.
Let's see what he's looking for. I think he's looking for...
Says he needs
Oh,
on
okay, he
Dimemarks.
does want to go. You're right.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I don't know that he's ever done ISE, so this could be fun.
Yeah.
Yes?
No.
Oh,
it could
okay.
be very fun.
Yeah. So, this is what my place looks like. Aerial view. Oh, he logged off.
Oh,
Maybe he changed character.
Oh, got banned on TFOs for 30 minutes or nothing of the sort.
said that this afternoon.
No, that was this afternoon. Yeah, I'm just catching the bottom lines of stuff. Well, let's see if he comes back on. There he is, and he's back on. Okay.
So kick him out of the one group, kick him off the one, and put him in the other. Or whatever.
Yep. Let's just make sure he's... Well, his internet gets kind of funky. Let's make sure he's on board. He is. Okay.
Need the Karen one.
Everybody ready for this?
Yep.
Punch it, Chewy.
Yeah.
Wrong genre. Or wrong franchise, actually. Boop. Boop.
Well, there's still something with Star.
Okay.
Mom left the task force operation.
I did not leave the task force operation. Hang on. Oh, wow. That's...
It did.
Yeah.
It kicked us all.
It kicked us all. Obviously, if it comes up, decline that.
No, we're all booted.
Okay, let me try that again. Let's go.
I was still teamed with Mom.
Well. And DT, are you on Jason?
Yep.
Okay.
If we're doing an ISC, might as well take the person who can do the ISC, right?
Yep, yeah, definitely. Pi sent you a new invite.
I know.
Okay. But you have to accept before I can start us up.
I know.
But I'm impatient. Okay. Let's try that again. There we go.
Open out.
I'm not parsing it because I'm doing a demo record.
I'm not worried.
Hopefully a good demo record.
I don't know how this ship will do, but let's see.
Everybody knows the drill. Center, right, left cubes, left complex, right complex, center, right? Everybody's good with that?
Yeah, middle cube, and then what? Right cube, left
That,
cube,
correct.
and then the left side, and then the right side.
Correct. And then
Right,
come
on
back
the
to the
DT.
center.
Okay.
Pew pew, I'm helping.
Yeah, I feel that way a lot. Goodness.
And the sphere's going yet?
No, there's one. No, the cube's not done. There we go.
Keeps done.
Nope, there was a little smidgy left on it. It's in dire need of just a touch more lovin'. Touch more of our special, special love.
I love it. file 1.
I'm heading over.
What is it?
We only have 4 people here. Oh, there. Siggy's back. Man, this is the hardest this gateway's been.
There's so much extra right now, which should have done torpedo. I could have done a lot of splash damage over here.
Finally.
Tons of spares left. Got a gravel and attack cube in a minute.
I'll start working the attack cube over.
Go. Wow.
Do you have a top on that DT as well?
Yeah.
Sensors confirm that the transport conduit has been
Yeah.
destroyed.
Not sure I would write officers on I did this one either.
I was
but-
tagging everything with CFP, so
Need to send an away
I'm
team
getting
there
quite
to
plenty of
look for
tops.
survivors.
Well, it wasn't horrible, but
Yeah, the problem is we didn't do a ton of cleanup on stuff, especially
Nah.
at the end, which caused the bottleneck.
oh, I think everybody, since this is the first time we've run it with this team,
Yeah.
I was getting the feel
Still
for
worked.
it. It worked. They're dead. We didn't have to abandon it.
We didn't lose anything. All the optionals were completed. Next time I'll take the torque build on. You can see, and we can see what the difference will be.
But not bad. So, as I was saying, I was hoping to just play some randoms tonight and have some fun.
Yeah, always fun.
Usen, you are just a very fortunate person in terms of your housing prices. You know, Farns has talked about coming out here, and since he's job hunting again, that could happen. But then I get committed to being out here, and if there's a chance of moving back to Chicago, blah, 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 blah.
Barnes just keeps following you wherever you go.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm mom. I am mom. I'm not his mom, but I am his mom, you know, his other mom.
Yep. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Go get myself a little bit of dinner, and then I'm going.
Fine, go be that way. Go have a real life. See if we care.
I'm hungry.
Me, hungry. Food, clothing, warmth, shelter, you know. Pff.
Roof.
Good evening,
Power.
WC. We're just talking about you. I have no idea how I did that, but somehow I managed to get 500,000 in Polaron damage doing that. I have no idea how.
Your ship.
Yeah, but it's a AP build. It's not a Polaron build.
But do you have maybe the thingamajig that gives you 20% Polaron damage?
Yeah, I probably do. And I just realized I did that all with a piece of junk shields that I had thrown on for something else earlier. No wonder I was having such a terrible time.
If you have the Terran or whatever console, that gives you like 20% or 12% Polaron damage and disruptor damage.
Let's see.
I can't remember what's the name.
Phaser, all damage, blah, 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 blah. AP damage. I'm sure I've got something sitting here that does a Polaron boost. Because I can't imagine where else. Maybe my... Oh, it's coming off my Jem'Hadar fighters that are on that one. That's where it is. So, WC, we're just talking about the fact that you can come visit us now. Yay! Since I see they dropped the travel restrictions, which is really nice. Isn't it nice that it just ended? All those problems that you guys have had for 2 years just ended yesterday. Phew. All gone. Whew. Yeah, they did. Yes, they did. Your country is as weird as ours. So I was going to be up for some randoms if you guys want to.
Yeah, I can do a couple, yeah.
Okay. Just for fun. Nothing exciting. Mm-hmm. So give me an X if you want to team up for some randos.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
You on KDF, Mom?
No, I'm unfed.
No.
Yeah, I'm unfed.
It doesn't matter for randos, I know.
Can we be cross-mixed for randos?
Yeah, you just put us in a TFO and then click the button to join us.
Good.
Join random.
Let me kick him from there. And you're there. I'm going to kick you out of there. I'll invite you over here instead. Let's try that again. There we go. Type too fast.
I'll accept it in 30 seconds.
Yeah, no worries. I got to find some more people. If anybody's interested.
I'll switch teams quickly, actually.
So,
Interested in what?
random TFOs. So, WC, in the states, 46 states now have dropped all mandates for masks unless your job requires it. Our job does require it, but only till next week, maybe till tomorrow. We'll see. Tomorrow should be interesting. Oh, Satalia. Ooh. Hold on. Satalia comes armed with bad puns. Satalia, yeah, who are you on? Because I don't see you here. Oh, piffle. Piffly poofle, everybody's good at TFOs. You just go pew, 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 I helped, and then you're fine.
Just like me.
Yeah, exactly. Works for all of us. What's your tune's name, though, Satalia? Yeah, I don't think we're friended. That's why I was going to do this. Then I can friend you, and then we would be good. And then we can be friends forever and ever, and I will name you George, and I will take care of you.
Okay, this lasagna is pretty good.
Good. I made some lasagna from scratch a couple of months ago, and it actually was good.
Even the plates? The
Even-
pasta plates, or...
Ooh, that didn't work out right. The pasta plates?
Yeah, lasagna. Don't you put like pasta plates and put a layer and then sauce?
Yes,
Thin
yes,
pasta,
yes,
yeah.
indeed. That is how I make mine.
Were they homemade?
No, I didn't make my pasta from scratch this time, though I have done that. But let's be honest here. My pasta from scratch is delicate. It is. I make.
Very light and fluffy.
It is. It's very light and fluffy. I do it by hand, and it's for lasagna. It's got to be a little bit more industrial to hold up. Though I saw a really interesting lasagna from the restaurant that's now out of business around the corner from us, but they took like a big flat semicircle of pasta and poached it, so it was just cooked through, and they put it on the plate, pasta, filling, sauce, flipped it over, filling sauce, flipped it back, filling sauce, flipped it back, filling sauce, flipped it back one more time. So they just zigzagged it over, like folding up a sheet of paper, like I have a sheet of paper here. So they did like this. It was interesting. Are you back enough to play, DT, or are you going to actually be eating food?
I kind of wolfed down what I.
You can eat food. It's okay. We can go and play with 4 people.
No, I just finished my last bite.
Fine. Jason?
Let me change to somebody who
Okay.
actually needs marks.
Alrighty. Yeah, I probably should do that. This tune has got way too many marks.
Yeah.
But it's one of my competent tunes, which is why she's got so many marks.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I need a reinvite. I changed characters.
Oh, okay.
Going over to Maya.
Okay. Unger?
Yes.
Alrighty, I will queue us up for random.
I
No,
gotta
wait.
say that no, go ahead.
Okay.
I kind of like this big death pod on this Odyssey.
Weewoo?
Yep.
Okay. Everybody got a Weewoo?
Yes, I do.
All right. Hey, Galaxy Star Queen 77. How are you this evening? This week, DT's gone tomorrow. I've got a class tomorrow. I'll be on Thursday.
Actually, I will be on tomorrow.
DT's in charge tomorrow. Weewoo.
I have the day off.
That's right, because you have fun things to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
Adult things to do. No, not that kind of adult things. Just adulting 101 type things. Did you get the Weewoo, Satalia? Let's make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like we're still in the team. There we go. Weewoo, weewoo, baby, weewoo.
The Herc are about to overrun this planet, and time is a factor. Several Jem'Hadar ships have been disabled by the Herc. Give them a power boost.
Well, I have to add that to the list of the voiceovers.
Herc scouts are searching the system for easy prey. Work.
I'm Peachkin Hunky Dory, Galaxy Star Queen. I get to go off and kill the Herc. I need to kill ground Terrans, but that's a whole different story.
Well, we can do the event afterwards if you want to.
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, what, Operation Wolf? Yeah! Operation Wolf, yay! That's always a good
We'll
one.
go where?
I'll go to Gamma, far left.
Go up there.
I do love these dilithium drops. Got a sore throat? Try new dilithium drops.
I kind of like that I can close entire rifts, but I can't send power to a generator. This game sometimes doesn't make any sense.
No. There are times I'll be sitting there, and it's like, not yet. Nope, you gotta wait. Gotta prove yourself to me.
But in the new TFO,
Yes,
I
I
can
know.
be hammered by ships and still close a big Terran rift.
Yes.
Sending power to a generator?
Well, this is advanced versus normal, so that might be part of it. And when we're doing the new one, they are on normal.
Oh, I'm back.
More need to be done. We have them all yet? Yes, we have them all.
I think we got them all, yeah.
Galaxy Star Queen, describe the TFO and we can tell you which one it is. Was it on ESD?
Oh. I know we can run through it fairly fast if we want, but does anybody want to do at least one run of Beyond the Nexus with me?
Oh, yeah, we can do that.
Which one?
Beyond the Nexus, the one where you get to hang out with Geordi and kill things. The alien guy who's on the ship. Because that's a good description for a distinct episode, right?
Yeah. You realize
The energy
early
entity
on-
thingy.
Yeah, you do realize early on that little aura was gone from it was Curlin. So Curlin was there.
Yes, the one with Curland. One with Geordi and Curland, where there's an alien and you get to shoot him.
No, the alien was Curlin at one point.
Yeah, but not now.
Not now.
What do you need? Reinforced armaments or Trilithium?
Trilithium. I should get the reinforced armies too, but
Yeah.
I want to get the turret and the enemy.
It's got some decent toys in it. Actually, I'll run it with one of my tunes that could use it.
Even better. Yeah, I need the 3-piece on here, and I'm just going to skip to get there because, ironically, this was a level boosted character originally, so I did not put much. So,
A TFO taking out Tholians. It wasn't the Crystalline Catastrophe, was it? Is there another TFO with Tholians?
Vault?
Vault?
that's about it.
The last of the
Oh,
refugee
yeah.
ship.
The Vault's a weird one. But then there's a couple where it'll drop in random enemies.
Ground TFO.
Was it a ground TFO? It wouldn't be.
And there's the whatever
Transmetrical tactics.
Oh, yeah.
Because nobody ever does self-destruct, so.
Or the one in the cave on Nukara?
Yeah, but
That's not a TFO.
that's not a TFO.
That's transmission.
No, the on Nukara.
Oh,
Yeah,
when you go
in the
into
cave.
That's the self-destructive tendencies.
Yeah, but that's not a TFO.
Yeah.
TFO.
Well, it's a TFO, but just nobody ever queues for it. But technically, it's a TFO. Oh, shoot. Shoot. Okay. I should have demo recorded this one, but I forgot to hit the button.
You didn't hit the button.
I didn't hit the button. Well, did you have to...
Shiny and red.
Not on this computer, it's not.
Well, then you need the keycap to make it shiny and red.
Let's see. So, Galaxy Star Queen. If it was Tholians, were you on Nukara, first of all? Let's see, if it's ground and it had Tholians, it probably would have been Nukara. I can't think of any it wouldn't have been. Did you have to jump around through pools of acid?
Lavender Verity.
Refugee ships heading down, escape route Alpha. Protect them. Herc Dreadnought on sentry. Be careful. Herc ship spotted at escape.
See the Dreadnought.
Get over there.
Where's the Dreadnought?
By Alpha. Right?
Oh, there he is, yeah. Well, if it had the acid, that would be transdimensional tactics. Which is a fun one. Except when they grab you with their little bungee cords of love and pull you into the acid, though most of the EV suits will take care of you now and protect you.
Gotta get rid of the console.
Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee ships. Earth ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there. We're speeding up the evacuation. All lanes will be utilized now. Earth ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there. Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee ships. Refugee ships.
Hey, swear.
Escape route Alpha. Protect them.
You want to buy a T6 Zen Store coupon? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those same coupon. I got tier 6 coupon in a box when I got the packet.
They're worth quite a bit of EC, man.
Oh, I'm sure.
They're worth like 450 at the moment, at
Really?
475, I think.
It's still cheaper than, if you wanted to go out and buy the ship through the exchange, so
Ship spotted at escape route down.
depending on which ship you want.
Can't buy Z ships through the exchange most of the time.
No, you know what I mean.
Yeah. I don't even know if that coupon can trade to that pack.
Some of them are tradable, some of them are not.
Yeah. I've given away some of the giveawayable ones, but I gotta go find them all. Let's see. Restocking my R&D materials as I'm working on beams for my ship. What do you need? Do you need anything?
Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them.
That's interesting.
Protect the refugees. Spotted at escape route down. Get over there.
I feel sorry for the last ship.
Because...
Like, there's one ship left, and there's like 4 or 5 ships just heading for him in hammer.
Yep.
And they're going,
I could just imagine reverse.
No, Mommy! I knew there was still a lithium box sitting here. I could see that purple glow. Just shining.
Let's see one
Shining
way
across
back
the skies.
Shine.
Hey, can you guys give me about a minute and a half? I forgot to
Sure.
do something. I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
then I'll go for a smoke.
Okay, go for a smoke. I'll be right back.
You're on KDFDT. No, you're not.
Hmm?
I was just wondering if you were on KDF.
No, I will do some KDF randoms again at some point. It's just no. I need I need some counter command and gamma marks on this tune so I can actually.
Alright. I was lucky you got swarmed then.
Yeah.
I just need a promotion on this tune. That's all. That's all I asked.
We will get to you.
Need to buy some SROs.
evening.
Hello. Mom will be back in a moment. We are being quiet on stream at the moment.
I'm back.
Oh,
Welcome back.
Thank you. Did you eat your molten lava?
Yeah,
Sorry about that.
that was a little more than 90 seconds.
Well, hey, I didn't say it was going to be 9 seconds. I said I'll be right back. So we have a important big quotation marks. We have a big meeting tomorrow. And as I was leaving at about 4:15, somebody said, "Hey, what you getting for breakfast tomorrow?" Beg pardon? No one said you wanted breakfast. So I found a couple of frozen coffee cakes in our company freezer and grabbed those, and they have to thaw for like 6 hours, and then they have to be baked and blah, 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 blah. So,
Jesus.
Wow.
hey, it's idiot food. You put it on the pan, you cover it up. 6 hours later, you shove it in the oven, bake them up, let them cool down, put some icing on it, carry it off to work, and you look like the hero.
True.
Yeah.
Very much so.
coffee cake as well. Oh, that's my favourite.
Oh. Well, these were from one of the parents' kids sells them to raise money for something at school. They're actually good. So when she sells them, the company buys like 2 dozen of them and shoves them in the freezer exactly for this reason. And of course, the big question will be, and what's for lunch? And I'll be like, whatever you're getting, because nobody asked for it. This is a meeting I do not want to go to. There's going to be a meeting of somebody trying to sell us stuff when they haven't fixed the stuff they sold us from last time.
Oh, I love those meetings.
Oh, God, yeah. It's just like, would you like to tell us why the other stuff isn't working? Oh, well, if you buy these modules, we can make that other stuff work. How about we make the other stuff work first? But I'm not in the lead on this one. So I'm just going to sit back and grumble quietly. Well, would anybody like to do Operation Wolf?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure, I'll do an Operation Wolf.
I'm going to grab a little bit lower and tune. Who needs to do this one? Ooh, I can do it with a relatively low rank tune, can't I? Yes, I can. Yeah, she doesn't have any toys.
Then it's gonna be my last one.
No worries. We understand, Pi. We understand that being over in Narnia, that, you know, you would expect the Narnian officials, though, to be a little bit more compassionate about noise. Let's see what this tune's got for toys, though. On the ground. What is she? Oh, God. Well, maybe that's not the tune we want to go with. No, she doesn't have any toys. That's not a good choice, Mom. Not a good choice.
But you would think that, but I mean, how much can he bribe him with candy?
This is a good question. He doesn't have any toys. Okay. I will grab a science officer who never gets out there very often. I'm missing one thing to start for another beam. It's an isolinear circuitry. Do you need some of that stuff?
Some of us might have extras floating around somewhere.
Yeah. What is it that you need?
Isolinear circuitry.
Isolinear chips or isolinear circuitry? I got them both. Yeah, been there till we see. Yeah, Galaxy Star Queen, I've got some isolinear circuitry. What is your name, and I'll mail it to you. Let's see if we're friends. We can do it the easy way. Galaxy Star Queen. Oh, we are. Celestia. If it's going to let me send stuff.
Circuitry.
Mm-hmm.
How do they look? I got like 15. Isolinear circuitry, right?
Yep. Okay, I sent you some. And who's that? That's Id. Hi, Id. Oh, no, I can't do that. What am I doing? I can't do that. No. That's the only Omega I had was that? Okay, that's really depressing.
What, only 500?
No, I have 4,150. I'm very good at grinding stuff. Ultimate Bacon Overlord. Greetings, sir. That's not Ed WC. I don't think that's Ed. Is Ed here? No, no Ed's here. No. That's...
It's 2 a.m. I don't think...
Yeah, no. He was dealing with some minor health issues, and hopefully he's taking advantage of sleeping.
How's your morning stream going, by the way?
It's been good. Ed has created a new tune, The Brain, and I've created a new tune, Pinky. So Pinky and The Brain have been tackling the Conquering the Galaxy thing.
I saw you did Romulus.
Yeah, we did Romulus today. Yeah, I think we finished it today, and unfortunately, tomorrow starts the Solanae Dyson Sphere, most of which is solo stuff, so we're going to have to skip through quite a bit of it and come back and tackle that on our own. Aha! Good for you, Id. I was going to, and then I didn't, and meh, who knows. Maybe somebody will buy it for my birthday. Wouldn't that be a pleasant surprise? I didn't put it on the list of birthday presents for the husband, but, you know, maybe he'll read my mind. All right, so what we're going to do? Oh, we were going to do Operation Wolf. Give me an X if you'd like to join up for a little Operation Wolf.
X.
That's one way to do it.
There's no mail console on Bajor?
Is there? Hold it, isn't there?
Yeah, there should be.
Yeah, it's out in the middle of the, street. Where anybody walking around could
there's
just...
the bank and the exchange. Yeah.
But you want mail, right?
Yes.
Do they not have mail?
I think it's over here.
I
Okay.
think it's in the middle. Yeah.
No, it's over at the temple.
Oh, okay.
Let me take this one. Mom, I'm just gonna send you some, and then you can pass it on to her.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Doggo is hungry.
Got room for one more person for an Operation Wolf if anybody's up for it. Galaxy Star Queen, Operations Wolf is shoot things.
Shoot many things on the ground.
Yep, shoot lots of stuff on the ground. This is not my best tune for ground stuff, though. Let's see what I've got. Oh, no, I've got some good toys here. I'm good.
I'm not going to join you on this one. I can go take
Okay.
care of something while you do that.
You can do that. Let's see if I've got anything else here. Maybe we'll do that one. That one's good. Oh, yeah, definitely going to go that way. Okay, I've got some decent toys here. Anybody else? We'll do it the easy way there. There we go. All right. So let's do that though. Good. I can't spell wolf. That's always a good sign. And
Another 2 million on the exchange. Yay.
Weewoo?
Nope.
No?
I'm
Okay.
not even getting a thingamajig.
You're not even getting a flashy green light?
Nope.
Okay. Don't accept that, everybody.
It's because I'm in a private, and DT's in a private, and you're in a private.
No. You're in
I
a
would-
leave your private because you're not in my private.
Okay. But I saw DT and you in my private.
But I'm not on that tune.
When I left.
This is actually opportune. Give me a minute, please.
Sure.
I need to make
Absolutely. I will kick and reset everything, okay? So everybody leave everything. Let's see. Yeah, everybody's in a private. I can't kick anybody from this private one, so. That's interesting. Let's go this way then.
I'm not in a private anymore.
Okay. I will redo that all. Boy, am I glad I didn't do that. There we go. Let's see if we can redo that one.
I think I need to put this tune to rest. She has close to 100,000 unrefined ores.
Yeah. All right, let's see. All right, I've got nobody in the private one this time. We'll leave that alone. And okay, you guys are still in a task force, so you need to make sure you're out of the private task force. So click on your private.
I missed out. I
Okay,
left
but
and-
Celestia is still in hers. Okay, let's go this way then. Yeah, everybody's still in various groups. Pi, I got you. Alpha, do you still able to join us, or did you want to switch something?
Yeah, I'm good now.
Okay.
I want to jump off to a different Discord, so
Okay. Well, thank
talk to you
you.
all soon.
Take care. Be safe.
You too. Bye bye.
Celestia, you are still in a private queue. Where's Id? Let me get Yuri in here. And Yuri's still in a private queue. So Id, you're still in a private queue. If you can go into the private queue and remove yourself from it. And for you, Celestia, if you're not familiar, go up into your TFO. Go over to private, and you will find yourself listed there. And just right-click on it and leave that one. Oh, okay, it got pulled into something. That's okay. So Galaxy Star Queen, what you do is go over here to the TFOs on your mini-map. Click on that. And it'll come up with the operations, and you'll have 4 tabs: Task Force, Patrols, PvP, and Private. You want to click on Private, and you should see the names of a couple of people that you're in a team with. Hi, Chaos. I will join you in just 1 second. Find your name. Excuse me, you don't have to find your name. Just go down to the bottom and click Leave. And that should take you out. Or you can go the other way, Celestia, Galaxy Star Queen. You can just switch characters and then switch back, and it should clear your queue. Okay, leave your character. Just change characters or log out and log back in. It does sometimes, Mar Hawkman, and sometimes it doesn't, but logging out should definitely remove you from a private queue. But it's showing her that she's grayed out, so she's not able to leave that one. And how are you, Mar Hawkman? We haven't seen you for a while. Well, not since this morning. There we go. Ah, you're still in that one. You are still queued.
Oh.
Gosh darn it. Any ideas, folks? Okay. Go to your main screen, so it looks like what mine looks like right now. And make sure you're not in a team here. And if you are, there's a little icon up here that says Leave Team. And see if that works for you. Otherwise, I have a large hammer, and we can use it and, just smack things around. Don't worry about it. This is one of the bugs we've been dealing with for a long time. Yay! Woot woot. Well, it cleared. Maybe it just took a while, or maybe you had to leave again. But you're out of it. Yay! So we've sent you an invitation. Yay! Okay. So I've sent you an invitation, and all you have to do now is accept it. Like that. Yay! All right, is everybody ready to rock and roll?
Make
Alrighty.
it so.
Ha ha ha, yes indeed. What? No. Nip, 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 nip. Why is it doing that? Everything's red. Don't do that. Don't do that to me. No, it is.
Does Alex Car have a legal penalty and cannot queue for any TFO?
Because,
Your group cannot queue for... No, I think it's okay.
Maybe.
I think we should be good. Have you queued?
no, hang on. All right, let's try that again. No, I've still got everything redded out. Let's see if I can do it from private, though. Yeah, we'll go from private. But it's not going, is it? No.
Nothing on my end, no.
Try to do me as a team lead. So give somebody else the...
There you go.
Let me see here. Flashy green?
Say that again?
Any flashing green?
I do not have any flashing green.
It says you left the private. Right now it's just the four of us.
Jesus. What the freaking... Anything better?
No.
No.
No. We're in a private queue, but you're not in the private queue. Okay, I'm going to go get a couple of beers and be back in a half an hour, and maybe things will be magically better. It probably didn't, Galaxy Star. It happens. Let's disband this. So everybody leave the team. Make sure you're out of the privates. I'm going to go grab a different tune.
Just for good measure, I may as well change to.
I'll do the same. Just to be boring. Ah, he could use.
All right, I'm going to go find a tune who is a happier tune. Let's see, who needs something? I will grab this tune, and let's give this a try again. Celestia, do you have any other tunes, or is that your only tune? See, Pi, you're not actually going to get to go to bed tonight.
Seems so.
We're all in different tunes. We're trying to queue for Operation Wolf, Marhawkman. You don't need to have a high-level tune for this one, Galaxy Star Queen. That's the whole point of Operation Wolf, is you can go out there with nothing.
And it's an event, so.
And it's an event, yeah.
So they moved the level cap.
Yep. It's just for having fun. Yeah. As Marhawkman put, just stand near him and watch things die. But I will go ahead and invite you, Marhawkman, for the moment, and we can grab Celestia for the next run on it.
Just stand, watch things die, or get assimilated.
Yeah, there is that part too, depending on who's with you. Okay, let's try this again. Green flashy lights and a Weewoo?
Weewoo.
Yep.
Okay. I'm happy to run this on KDF too. And now our moment of zen as we wait for things to start appearing so they can start dying. Oops. $222.22. Okay, got it good. Here we go.
Everyone's here? Good. Let's get started. In this simulation, you'll be infiltrating the Terran Space Defense Fortress. Your objective? Acquire critical intel from the database in operations.
Alright, what have we got for toys here? Oh yeah, gotta switch that one. That one's still good. That one's still good. I like those guys. Yep, that's fine.
A team up once you have...
That's interesting. There they are.
Operations is locked
Oh.
down. Use the exocom
Welcome
to get
back.
the doors open.
Thanks. Yeah.
As we have 8 million little exocomps running out with us.
Once all three are set, they'll start tracking.
Isn't that always fun? Or isn't that special?
We are special.
Oh boy, this is going to be great. All right, the exocom. Keep them in one piece.
Is nobody covering the middle console? Doesn't look like it. Okay.
Not yet. I like to set up my defenses here first.
I left the right console.
Okay.
I'm gonna go do Beyond the Nexus while you're killing Terrans.
Okay, fine. Be that way. We're having some problems getting everything set up. What a surprise.
The way I figure it, by the time I might be able to speed run this by the time you get
I was
Or-
screwing up with the private and the teams and everything.
It was being what it is.
System hack at 25%.
99 little bugs in the code. Take one down. Around 103 little bugs in the code.
Perhaps my orders weren't clear. Stop the terrorists.
Just guess I need to go a little bit further over here. Let's put one over there. And we'll put you over here. We'll zap you. Oh, got enough people over there. We don't need me. See, the thing standing here, Pies, it gets boring. We're just standing there.
Bring me their head, or you'll all pay for final.
Oh, you are such a pain, Quinn.
Whoopsies. You cretins.
They walk out. There's a bunch of crystals. They turn into zombies.
Uh-huh. Hey, when in doubt, always make your own friends, right?
Yep,
These terrorists
exactly.
own ship to command.
Raise a private army.
And that, Celestia, is why Operation Wolf is awesome. I forgot to bring down a turret. Gosh darn it.
Why
Bad
is it
planning.
so cool?
This one is so cool because it's just destruction and humor.
That port control should allow you to open the blast door now.
Alright, I've got lower right.
Okay.
And I'll take the top.
Is anyone on lower left?
Okay, here we go. Keep those exocomps intact so we can get what we came here for.
Transporter route, now!
Quinn's having a bad day.
All technicians, report to ops. Delete the database before they steal it from us.
If we can't have it, nobody can have it.
Surprise!
Surprise right back.
Computer, initiate transport.
Data acquisition at 25%. Keep it up.
Go Denver.
I was trying to put the Chronoton mine barrier inside of the turbo lift because I kind of thought that would be a really nice surprise, but it doesn't work that way. I'm very disappointed.
This is quite unfortunate.
You won't get rid of me that.
Data acquisition at 50%. Watch it.
Not today, creepies.
Cretins. Where are you?
You really must think highly of yourself.
Couldn't even get up there before you killed him.
Data acquisition at 75%. You're almost there.
You won't get rid of me that
Yeah, I think we will.
cretins.
Oops.
Well, we got hacked from once, so somebody did manage to get to. No, sorry.
No, we're good. It's just because they've got the one in red.
Don't know when to quit.
Always looks like we missed some, or we lost one.
Transporter room now.
Poor Quinn. Is this the last one?
Data acquisition complete. Well done. Now get the hell out of there.
Really like this is get
No.
the hell out of there, but we still have to kill Quinn.
Yeah. Lita doesn't care.
When the tiger gets me out of here. Oh, I'm not done with you yet. Ensign, lock phaser. Fire! This is Quinn. Bring the anti-personnel missiles online. Look,
Keep up the pressure. Put a dents in it.
fire the main phaser. Divert power to weapon systems and fire at will.
Woo! You're doing it.
Oh, no. Yeah, it hurt. Oh, thank you, Alpha. Appreciate that.
That was me.
What was you? Thank you.
I used the temporal thingamajig.
Wow.
Oh, yeah,
Yay.
that thingy.
That thingy.
Keep fighting.
Can't remember what it's called.
Paradox corrector.
Yes. He is mad.
Of course.
Oh. That word does not mean what you think it means. Ooh.
Here, take my toy rocket.
Ooh.
Is that a rocket in your pocket, or are you happy to see somebody?
Oh my.
I thought more it was a big gold pressed platinum.
Well done. Not quite Terran standards.
Oh,
but
well
a
done.
fine performance nonetheless. I like your odds.
We try to make it a friendly place here, Celestia. Ooh. Oh, what do I need? What do I need?
A
Lucari.
beta sword.
Lucari toys. Well, that's not bad. I'll take that happily. It was a good run. Galaxy Star Queen, if you are doing the melee for the Klingons, may I suggest partisans? Go up to the sequence after you do the little bit in the bar and you're down fighting the Madrons in his little cage thing. You will have various creatures coming out from the different sectors. As long as you don't trigger the consoles, they will continue to spawn and you can just sit there. I would get to the point where I would quit doing it just because my hand was sore, but you can do it in an hour. Yep. So it's a great spot to do it. They'll keep spawning. You just keep whacking them. Ambush kills slightly trickier, but then I discovered the joys of the swarm, or the beginning of home. Yeah.
And the fact that certain ships can actually fire weapons while cloaked to start
Yes.
the whole process.
Definitely makes life easier.
And,
But it's
and the engineering officer you get as the recruit reward eventually helps too, since it lengthens the duration of ambush, and as long as you tag the enemy while ambush is up, it should count.
you just need to tag them.
I think so. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, I thought you had to do like 50% damage or more. So definitely an AoE would be to your advantage then?
Yeah. Scatter volley is king for that type of a...
Yeah, I think the weapon that I was using when I was doing my melee kills was... Obviously Lex is fine. But there's... Oh, I was doing one of the nano pulse ones. It was just fun. I don't have it up at the moment on this tune. Maybe I don't have it on this tune. Probably do. Alright, who's up for another, or just random, unless somebody's got something that they want to do?
I'm off to bed.
You're off to bed, Pi. Well, Pi, sleep well.
Thank you, and have a good one.
We will. You take care. Night-night.
Shouldn't do this on Elite, but
What are you doing on Elite? You're doing...
I forgot to take it off Elite because I was loading a ship last night. Or
Well,
this morning.
you can leave and come switch the difficulty
I'm
and
in
come
the la- I'm
back
I'm in
in.
the last stage.
Oh, okay. Well, anybody have anything they need to do or want to do?
I need to do my Borg Resurgence event for the day.
Oh, no. How terrible. What would you like to do?
ISA would be amazing.
ISA would be amazing. Let me grab an ISA tune who will do it better justice. I think maybe I will do Kefka. Oh, and Pi just left. I was going to show him that I sold my thing for the 2.5 million too.
Bravo.
Oh well. The 25, the little prize you get from Q,
Mhm.
you can sell them for about 2.5 million on the exchange. So I did. You can get them for free and sell them for 2.5 million. I am good. All right, let's see if we can do that one this time here. Let's see, that's on Klingon, so let's go private then.
And first run's done. Yay.
Yay! How many do you have to do?
I want to get the turret. I want to get the army. So I got to do at least two. I got to do this at least twice.
I think you are still on a time... Hold it, you shouldn't be on a timeout. No, you're not on a timeout. Okay. Who else would like to join Alpha? Which tune?
Shut up.
Anyone else for little Isa? DT, you want to take a break between your... Obi-Wan?
Yeah, sure.
Hang on, Obi-Wan's there. I'm going to grab him since he had his answer up already. Ooh, there's Ripper. Hey, DT, Ripper's playing right now.
Oh.
He will not be in Chicago. I just asked him. Where are you, Obi-Wan? Obi-Wan, where are you? Why am I not seeing you? There you are. There's Obi-Wan. Oh, sorry. Ignore that, Obi-Wan. Ignore that. All right, need one more person for Isa. One more for Isa? Anybody?
Yeah, I'll join.
Okay. Who are you on?
I'm on the Terran and Maya.
Oh, yeah. You're already in a task force.
I'll make sure I get out of this then.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm on it with you. How weird.
Oh, that's an old one.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
Okay. And now you're with us. One of the ship, one of the crew. Alrighty, let's see. Everybody, Astra can't. Astra, what level are you at?
If we need to drop it down to normal for the
Okay.
event to
Alrighty.
that's
Alrighty, we'll go at normal on this one. Is everybody ready for just a is? No, Isa, just is.
Mhm.
This should go fast.
Is it?
It'll be like, if we go left and right at the same time, we should take this out fast.
There's more. Begin by destroying.
So how about 2 go left, 2 go right?
Alright. I guess I can go right.
Okay. I'll go left then, since I'm over on the left side here.
Yeah, since I'm on the right side, I figured I can go right.
I'm kind of in the center. I'll start nailing. Well, I don't really have any crowd control, but I can start nailing ads as they come out of the gate.
It's normal, you don't need crowd
Yeah.
control.
Yeah.
I like to have it, you know.
Practice for the real thing, right?
Hmm.
This doesn't have crowd control yet, so
Nanite transfer. Gun. Additional data is available. The nanite probes prepare the transmitters. Stop them.
Hey y'all,
Hey, hey.
Hey, Ed.
how's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm proud of myself.
What did you do?
I broke the Operation Wolf map,
Oh, God. What did you do?
A probe is closing in on a
got all the way back to the back into the shuttle bay.
Yeah.
Oh, bravo.
Did you get it recorded so we can see it?
Yes.
Oh,
so
excellent.
I was already, yeah. I'll have to rerun it privately so I can get the beginning part of it. But it shouldn't take too much.
I do want to see that. Well, that was easy. Realize we can do ISA faster than we can do Borg red alerts now? Or ICE at least faster than red alerts?
yeah.
Boom. Well, that whet my appetite for doing a few more here.
No, I hate to say it. I still think this ship is this is kind of turning into a big fun ship.
Oh, but that's kind of what the game should be. Fun.
I'll get a private team together who can deal with the stuff before the shuttle bay, and then I can work on getting back here.
Okay. HGE, HGE.
Pass.
What's HGE?
I'm guessing Hive Ground Elite.
Yeah, no. No.
Really?
No. No.
Really?
Thank you, Thomas, for the follow. We appreciate it. Hope you're having a good night. Thank you for joining us here. Well, you know what I haven't done in a long time? I haven't looked at our stats. 628 followers. Woot woot. Woot 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 woot. Hopefully before the end of the year we have made it to 750, but we still got 10 more months, so good chance. Hi, Mr. Dave. How are you doing? So we're talking about maybe doing Chicago and Vegas, but maybe we're not going to do a booth in Vegas, or maybe we'll do a booth in Vegas, but we don't know yet. We'll see. We shall see. Anybody want to do minor instabilities?
No, if they're only minor instabilities.
They tend to be fairly... I see you running upstairs. Are you doing laps?
Yeah, I tend to do that just to give my brain something to look at.
Mar Hawkman, Thomasing 1 can join you for HGE. Because clearly he is a better player than I am, because I will not do that.
You will do anything for the fleet, but you won't do that.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Loaf.
You know the sort of thing where you kind of start pacing when you're on the phone?
Yeah?
That's me running in circles on DS9.
So I used to work for a hospital, and I would get calls from the department where I worked at like 2 in the morning because we'd have a patient in, and one of my techs would be running a procedure on the patient, and something would be going wrong. So I would be pacing in the kitchen while I'm talking with them, and there was like a geometric pattern on the tiles in the kitchen floor, and I'd just be tracing them out with my feet as I'm talking to her. Okay, did you do this? What's going on with that? Tell me about this. And I can't tell you how many hundreds of hours I spent just pacing around those little steps in the kitchen, trying to talk people through things. Okay, Mark Hawkman.
Oh,
You're mean. You're so mean. Okay, well, in that case, who wants to do just some random TFOs? We'll bear that in mind for next time, Mr. Mar Hawkman. Hey, you said you were taking some classes. What are you taking? No, it's not that bad if I've got the proper tune and I've taken a few minutes to prep it and I think the game through. But I tend to just jump in with wrong tunes at the wrong time.
And
It's just...
as you get that epic Tommy gun out, and
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's when I have to make sure I've got the tune with the epic Tommy gun. Oh, we've got Celestia joining us. Okay, if we do... what level you're at on Astra? I'm not saying you can't join us. I'm just curious because it does limit what we can do. Galaxy Star Queen, what level is your tune? Oh, I'm gonna... Oh, what am I saying? I can see right there. You're level 10. Okay. So that's Best Served Cold, Defensive Starbase 1, Infected conduit into the hive, Jupiter, Kittimer vortex, mycelial realm. Actually, there's quite a few that could pop up with that one, so okay, we're not in bad shape. And we're still there. DT, you want to join?
Okay.
Okay, and then we need one more. One more person. Oh, okay. Go ahead and switch then. I will leave this. Everybody leave the private force, and we will reteam in just a moment. So, Alpha, you are still in the team, and just make sure you're out. Who do I want to take you out? Kefka? Is Kefka good on ground?
I'm gonna switch to.
Okay,
some that
no worries.
has-
Yeah, this one would be good on ground and decent in space. I like the ship. I've got the Miracle Worker Gagarin. I've got it as a Herald AP. I like everything. It's just I need to switch a little bit of my firepower back to slightly more defensive on it, as she has a slight tendency to get killed. Slight. Just a slight tendency to die.
It's only a slight tendency for death.
Little tendency there.
So I had a question for anybody that is really passionate about
Hi, Frost. How are you?
Star Trek lore.
Yes.
I'm doing well.
Good.
If it's true, technologically speaking, in the Prime universe, would it be overreaching to presume that it is real in the Mirror universe?
Give me an example of what you mean.
Okay, so there's this. I'm writing a thing for DT because I want to get the bug of writing out of my head. And I was looking up ideas for characters and devices and things of that nature, and I came across. I needed to research a vehicle, and there happens to be a normal cars and normal vehicles and stuff like that on Earth, but in Orion cultures, they use repulsor vehicles.
Okay.
In fact, they call it repulsor lift. And I was figuring if I could talk about that in a more kind of an experience-driven perspective rather than a academically attributed one. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And so, but the thing is that obviously there isn't a lot written about the Prime universe and what happens on Orion, or the planets that they inhabit now.
Mm-hmm.
And there's not a lot of information on what they do in the Mirror universe other than are just asshole versions of the Prime universe.
Okay, if you're going to make an assumption that a technology exists in the Prime universe, you may make the assumption that it exists and is used in the Mirror universe. That's kind of a given that one technology would be accessible in both. Is that what you're asking?
That is essentially what I'm asking.
Yes.
The only part where I would be confused about that is, in the DS9 Terek Nor space station thing, where it talks about technologies that you haven't even dreamed of type thing.
Yeah.
I was wondering, I can't think of any technologies that exist in the Mirror universe that don't exist in the Prime universe.
Explore there because Lita stole future technology.
Oh, okay. So,
but in Terran lore, they are not as technologically advanced as the Federation is because they didn't focus on certain techs. So
but
there are some techs that don't exist,
but they're
are in earlier stages of development.
But the tech. Go ahead.
Three things. One, or two things actually. the Terrans did get a jump start if you go back to Enterprise and Mirror Darkly, because they got a ship that was about 100 years more advanced, which was defined from the original series, and that gave them a boost early on. And then everything else, I read most of their technology as far as weapons systems and things like that is a little more advanced.
Think of it this way: the technology is available through whatever means. The level of application would vary, because if it's something that they're stealing to bring in, they may not have the knowledge to replicate it to make it a common use item, or it may be restricted because, as Mar Hawkman has just pointed out, stuff like the Tantalus device might be restricted for other reasons. It doesn't mean the technology doesn't exist, but it may not be as prevalent. And another thing is the understanding of how to apply it may not exist.
And that goes along perfectly with what I was writing.
Oh.
What I was postulating is that they would know of more future technology, but they wouldn't necessarily know effective ways to utilize it.
Yeah, and they might apply other technologies more, not effectively, but apply it more, i.e. the agony devices and things like that, because they have a different application that we just didn't think of. Hey, do we have a fifth for a random TFO here?
If you need one, I'm online.
Sure, love to have you in it.
Game.
I will grab you. As DT said, plus they had second jump by looting the Vulcans at first contact. That's an excellent point, yes. Enterprise established that Empress Sato jump-started Terran tech development by a century by stealing a Prime Universe ship from the future. Yep.
Yeah, which was the defined.
Right. Okay, we got a full team here. Everybody up for a random?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Let's do it.
Good. There we go.
It's just that's where I was running into a wall. Is I wanted to come up with a different way of explaining, the universe that I'm writing in, knowing that it's essentially fair game to talk about almost anything because there isn't a lot written.
I mean, we do know a few things. Cloaking technology doesn't really exist in the mirror universe, at least initially.
Okay, it's not letting me queue. DT, can I put you in charge? Oh, DT, you're not in this one. Yes, you are. There you are. Right there.
Yeah, we'll be in charge.
Mm-hmm. See if you can start it up.
Weewoo?
No.
Mm-mm.
Go ahead to decline.
Okay.
Guess it dropped me out of the whole thing.
Okay. Yeah, it dropped you out of the
I swear I didn't break it.
You didn't break it,
fault.
no.
But,
Just
we are in a team, so it should work.
We are in a team, but in the private we're not. There's only 4 of us in the private, so if it queues us up, it's going to grab a fifth one.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to jump out of the team. Let's just reform.
Okay. I'm kicking everyone from the private.
Just don't like us anymore, right?
No, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Just don't like you anymore.
I knew it.
I see how it is.
There are
Okay,
tears
out.
and everything.
Okay, so DT, let me in. You're still in charge, though, aren't you? No, because you're not here.
I'm out of the team. I'm not
All
in
right.
the team at all.
I would have to leave the team as
No.
well.
No, you don't have to leave the team.
I thought you said you
I
were
was
leaving
kicking you
and
out of the
reforming.
task. No, I kicked you out of the task force. Let's see if we can get you in this way.
Okay.
So, team invites coming now. Hi, SocraticNerd. Hey, I enjoyed your show last night. First time I'd seen it. Any technology that exists in the Prime Universe would exist in the Mirror Universe, but would have slightly different functions. Like the Terran ships in the 12th Anniversary Bundle, the Trailblazer ship is almost a carbon copy of the Janeway ship from the giveaway last year, but has a different seating and doesn't have a cloak.
That's
It was
a good point.
Yeah, really was.
Yep, and technologies from other species kind of jump over because the Terrans, at least in the original series, and in game, use agonizers, which appeared as a Klingon technology in the original series.
Okay,
Also,
let me see if I can get us queued up here. Flashy green lights?
Nope.
Ah. No. No. Why? Why?
Because they don't like you at all.
They don't love me today. Fine.
How about we break the team, go into a task force, then queue from it that way.
You mean make it private and queue that way? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
See if that works.
So I had an interesting experience before I came online.
Yes.
I was a guest on a podcast.
Ooh.
And they asked me to give them a compelling narrative that supports the idea of God. And I guess I didn't know they were talking to a person that doesn't have, any significant attachments to that.
Yeah. Okay.
To say the least.
Let me see if I can get this queued up and we can continue this chat. Flashy green lights and a Weewoo?
Weewoo.
Yes.
Hey! Woot-woot, 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 woot-woot. Yeah, that could be an interesting chat there.
And so I ended up talking to them about, stuff I did know about, which was basically, I know anthropology and how cultures exist and things like that. So I talked about how a god could have been imagined by any culture, regardless of purpose, regardless of whatever. And it says, but that isn't talking about God. It's God is a concept. Anyone who claims one thing is going to have just as large a community on the other side that does not agree with it.
Probably have a larger community that does not agree with that because how things fracture.
And then we got into this discussion about subjectivity and how everything exists in a subjective plane.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, well, that entirely ignores the concept of subjective versus objective. And it got into a very weird conversation. I don't think that they really knew what they were biting into.
Oh, little Pavo! Woohoo!
Could always just go, if you look at God Mary, you see a dog.
Yep. That would work. I'm gonna have you do all my future podcast work.
No.
Galaxy Star Queen, do you know Pavo? So Mar Hockman goes on, but that said, Terrans refined agonizer tech and can use it to do things no one even tried in Prime. Yeah. I wouldn't put a whole lot of credence in we wouldn't do that argument because we might.
The only other species we saw of agonizer tech was the Klingons. In the original series Klingons, did we really put anything past them?
Okay, Celestia, go up to one of the boxes, do whatever the prompt is, wait a moment, and it'll ask you to put the healing thingy on it, and then, should we go as 2 and 3?
Yeah, when we split off, Celestia, if you wanna follow wherever I go.
Okay.
Garrett, if you wanna follow wherever I go.
He's up the hill and on your right.
I'll run over to where Mom is.
Everybody's gonna leave me all on my own.
No, you can join one of the 2 teams. It doesn't matter which one.
Like I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, so come with me and DT. Let's see where we've got here. Okay.
I know what I'm doing.
Alrighty.
I'm just being a pain in the ass because I can't be.
Lights.
Boom!
Let's go
Boom, baby!
This way. We're going up this way.
Going up what way?
Up this way.
Okay.
You guys going that way?
Lady here. Hi there, everybody.
So, Celestia, shoot things. Shoot Terrans.
I haven't shot anything yet. But I have 13 people on the screen.
Okay.
Does that count?
13 people? No, that's fine. It's all the better for us. I'm a little too close to this to see it.
Violations transfer.
There we go.
Roar.
So there's 3 little consoles. You're going to activate the console and then place a healing cluster on it, just like we did before. And then you're going to defend it from the Terrans. Rinse and repeat.
Rinse and repeat.
That is the name of the game around here.
What are you doing up there?
Me?
How did you
Shooting
get up there?
things.
No, the engineering officer was up there, and I'm here all by myself. Nobody likes me.
What do you mean? I'm over here.
I'm all by my lonesome.
You are not all by your lonesome. I'm just shooting people. I'm busy shooting people.
Uh-huh. Sounds awful suspicious to me.
The crystal has been purified.
I'm over here shooting people.
It is clean.
But there is one thing you have to be really careful of in this particular mission. Don't hit F.
Don't hit F.
It'll take you back to the spire.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to do that.
No, you don't want to do that. Launching
Why
the
did you do
targs. Get him, Targy boy. We missed one. No, we got all three.
We all three.
Terran reinforcements have arrived.
Yeah, no, but there'll be a bunch of humanitarian tech that would either be wayside or not even thought about by the Terrans.
True.
Celestia, where are you at the moment? I mean, I can see you're 30 meters away from me, but I don't know where you are.
But we're kind of more dealing with more ancient species in the Orions, so.
Yes.
As far as the spacefaring, so.
I ate a person.
Eat people.
That's what bioessence transfer basically is. It's you're eating people.
Yeah. I think of it more like the rogue thing.
I eat people!
Count Dracula.
Okay, Celestia, I have lost you. Where'd you go?
Or in this game, Count Chocula, probably.
I knocked them all down. And now eat them. Come here. Don't run. You'll just die tired.
Okay, I have no idea where you are.
He's over on the backside.
Nope, she's with you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
I almost feel sorry for these guys. They
Yeah.
showed up right in the middle of my my little
Feeding frenzy?
Yeah. Well, no, in my prism field. So they're having a bad day all around. Hey, those are mine. Give them back. They have? I don't see any Terran reinforcements.
They're right there. I'm shooting them in the back.
Why are you shooting him in the back?
Because it's a lot easier that way.
Because they're backwards to you.
If you shoot them in the front, they're going to know to shoot you back. So you just start off the easy way.
Nice shooting, Tex.
Prince Andrew Pete? Yeah.
Must eat people. That wasn't very nice of me.
You're allowed to be not nice on occasion, you know. This is the place to get it all out. To chillax. I'm a nice, mild-mannered person, except when I'm here and shooting people.
Roar! Chomp.
So, SocraticNerd, and this will come into a fun discussion, I'm sure. Is the use of torture and pain a way to keep a population in compliance? Is it a successful?
Fear is a useful tool.
I mean, obviously, it can be
Machiavelli
done.
says so.
Did it work?
It depends. I mean, what do you think about the Marquis side? What do you think about Machiavelli? They both use torture to attain what they wanted.
Yes, but as a long-term solution for a culture?
Well,
For society?
You have to think about that for a moment. Our understanding of right and wrong come from torture. I mean,
I disagree.
I disagree.
Okay, let me explain. Has anyone here ever heard of Camp 41?
No.
No.
So Camp 41 was an internment camp for the Chinese during World War II. And I'm not talking about Chinese here in the United States. I'm talking about Chinese in China, and the Japanese were their captors.
Okay.
And this is a place where they would do live vivisection. They would do horrible, horrible things, like made everything that we've done look like a cakewalk. But one of the things that they did was they did extensive work on burn technology and hypothermia. And most of the understandings we currently have about those two topics of medicine come from information that was derived in that camp.
As may be, but that's got very little to do with using torture as a way of controlling a population for long terms. Can you terrorize a population through the thought of physical pain to the extent that your culture will survive through that methodology? I.e., is the use of an agonizer sufficient to keep a culture, a society, functional?
Well, the Khan dynasty lasted for almost 900 years.
But was it exclusively through pain, or was it through fear? Was it through other functions?
It was through fear and oppression.
Yeah, okay.
Partially of Genghis Khan was he had a lot of illegitimate children who he put in charge.
There is that too, but bear in mind, until his, with certain exceptions, a lot of his successes was everybody knew what would happen if they didn't give in to him, so they did, and then basically he left them alone. Okay, got that one done?
In some cases.
Yeah, in some cases, not in every case. No.
But no, the reason I mentioned the 900 years is because his son, can't remember the name of his son, but he started it out of China. And then it went to the grandson that was Kublai Khan.
Mm-hmm. And it ended there.
Most of China. And the Khan dynasty didn't end with the Khan name. It stayed the Khan dynasty for a lot longer. And they were superior in nearly every respect in how communities could be controlled. But the thing is that they were nicer than the people that were there before them.
As may be, but do we consider that to be a culture? Or a society, rather? It really wasn't a society. I mean, it was a nomadic, so you didn't have the functionality of a city or a society where you've got a structure that supports people at different ranges, depending, I suppose, on how you define a society.
I don't know. It's just Mulan came from the Song dynasty, which was during the Kublai Khan thing. And almost all of it is fabricated to sound all like, really nice and palatable, whatever. It was a horrific time to be alive.
Depending on where you are, yeah, or not.
Yes, huh? What was that?
Depending on where you are in a society. Obviously, if you're not towards the top of any society, it's not ideal.
Well, the story of Mulan is about 30 years previous to the Song dynasty being completely wiped out. So it was really a worthless story on how to defend a kingdom, because it just fell apart after that.
Yeah.
But is Mulan supposed to be historically accurate, or is it supposed to be entertainment?
Oh, Mulan was accurate. It's just the way they portrayed her was not. Mulan did exist.
Yeah, the story exists. Whether or not there was an actual person is a question. But yeah, it's a traditional story. Absolutely. All right, at this point, Galaxy Star Queen, transport back to the Spire. It's going to give you an option. 2 options to transport back to the Spire.
I would venture to say that torture, in my opinion, serves no purpose. But in controlling societies that were already bound by fear, Look at the Inquisition. Look at virtually any oppressive regime.
Well, the torture...
They used fear and torture to do it.
Fear, yes, absolutely. But a lot of people bought into it. Okay, Celestia. Come here with me. Come with me.
As my spot.
Oh, you want to be up here?
My spot.
Okay, then come up here with Frost. Up here. I'm jumping up and down. Okay. Come up here and see where Frost is right here.
I'm putting up the sticks of pain.
Where he's putting up the things. Stay there and shoot things. Frost, do you want to take the top part and I'll go cover the other side?
Sure.
Okay.
I gotta get my 5 down here first.
I'll go cover the other side. So that side needs 2 people, generally. Who's up here? DT's up here, and I'll come help you over here. Alpha. So 2 of these places need 2 to hold it, and 1 just needs the 1. So, okay, if you're going to stay there,
They're shooting me.
and I'll come over here. And help Alpha hold that side.
You
And I'll
need me to
help,
come up here.
and I'll help Frost.
There's always
You can help her, Mama. I'm completely fine up here on my own.
Yeah, but Alpha's over there too.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying I can span the entire thing.
I have no doubts of it. After about 2 minutes, they're going to send down the elite troops. There's only 2 of them. If we were playing elite, we would try to defend these spires. But we're just shooting things instead. Which makes it much more fun. Is that you, DT?
No, I got mine fixed already.
Okay.
Kill the person a spot.
All right.
One of the things came up after it crystal down, so it's...
Here come the 2 elites. So I jump down into the center. And just spend my time shooting them. Ian Kwan, die! Die, Ian Kwan!
Desmond, die.
I want to suck your
Oop,
blood.
I died. I died and I got hurt. Darn it!
Mom,
How dare they?
what the heck?
Really? I don't think so, dude. Not when I can suck your life force from you. Ha 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 ha.
I just went really into mode.
Did we get Desmond yet?
Yeah.
Bye, Desmond. Nope, we didn't get Desmond yet. That person's here.
Celestia, you should have an option to overload that agonizer. Please do so.
Okay, so they're dead. So Celestia, see this little console that's by you? We won. Of course we won. So these things get placed here, these consoles get placed here by the Terrans to damage the spires. When they pop up, you can run over there, turn them off, and then put a healing crystal there, which is the default prompt that you get. So there's one there. There's one over here on this side, but once the bad guys appear in the middle, I kind of just ignore everything else and go shoot them. Because, you know, I can. We all can. Yay! All right, some of those old stories are a lot more questions of how influential the individual was in the moment versus how influential they were as a folk hero. So I've been reading and listening to some really interesting stories about Mulan in terms of the cultural significance of the character, the idea behind it. Because, let's be honest, Mulan a la Disney probably doesn't have a lot to do with the original story.
You mean they lied?
I know.
Are they allowed to do that?
I know.
Disney, of course they do.
I didn't know they could lie. Is there a reason I can't do any of the Borg stuff?
No, you should be able to. Just make sure you're not still in the queue. In the team. We're still in a private team. So I will kick everybody.
Mom is so mean.
I am so mean, but now you should be able to go do your Borg stuff. Hua Mulan, traditional Chinese, simplified Chinese, is a legendary folk heroine from northern and southern dynasties, the 4th to 6th century AD of Chinese history. According to the legend, she took her aged father's place in the conscription for the army by disguising herself as a man. So, looking at this, I hate it when they do videos. Just give me words.
Words and the things.
Words and the things. Yeah, and of course, all of it comes around to... I want to find the origins of the legend. The earliest printed version of the story in existence was featured in an anthology from the 12th century. It's a short poem and was thought to refer to a folk tale from the 4th or 5th century from the Northern Wei dynasty. Anything not contained in the original poem has been made up by much later authors, says an independent scholar. In the tale, Mulan's father is called to battle and she volunteers to go in his place. While the original poem doesn't describe her father as old or ailing, later versions did. It says there were no adult sons in the household to take his place. After 12 years of war, Mulan returns to her hometown along with her comrades, who are shocked to learn that she is a woman. So, very short poem. Overall, this version, the original version, is about Mulan just getting the job done.
Because the story I've read about it was about the Song Dynasty.
Yeah, no.
And that sounds dramatically different than what you're telling me.
Yeah. Well, that's because the story keeps changing. I mean, changes over 700 years of having the story there, and each version changes a little bit more.
Here they come.
Interestingly, the emperor is an important person in the Ballad of Mulan, but he's not called by his Chinese name. Rather, the Chinese title of Huangdi, the emperor, is referred to as Khan, Kihan, or Kagan, depending on the translation, a title used to refer to Genghis Khan and other Mongol leaders. The title of the poem and the fact that it is named for the female characters reflected the respected status that women held in these nomadic societies. Well, that's actually true of the Mongols. There's no corroborative evidence to confirm that Mulan was ever a real person. Over time, the story and characters' nomadic and tribal origins have significantly changed from the original. She's been depicted as Han Chinese in adaptations over the last century, and this process of Sinification, or coming under the influence of Han Chinese culture, of the story goes back as far as the Tang Dynasty, which spanned from the 7th to 10th centuries. In Chinese, the research indicates that Mulan's root name traces back to a masculine name. So that would mean she changed her name in order to hide better as a man. So anyway, yeah, old story that has changed with the telling.
That's pretty fascinating, actually.
What a surprise there.
Because, I mean, some of the stories, I mean, I've been reading a lot about, like Genghis Khan and that kind of thing. And there's so many stories revolving around Mulan and that story.
Oh, yeah, of course. Let's see, so let's go back to the chat here. Blah, 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 blah. Some of the old stories were more a question of how influential the individual was in the moment versus how influential they were as a folk hero. True enough. I mean, go back 50 years and ask everybody about Nikola Tesla. Come back and ask people now. More people know who Tesla is in their head, but that doesn't mesh necessarily with what really was going on 50 years ago when,
He was in love with a pigeon.
Yeah, I wasn't going to go there with that, but okay, yes.
It's true.
In theory, if you kill the Terrans hard enough, they won't get a chance to place agonizer boxes. I presume that refers to the mission and not reality. But yep, I don't think Disney ever sticks to the source material. Duh. SocraticNerd. In the Mary universe, the agonizer was only used on people who tried to betray their superiors and failed, or who talked back to authority too many times. As far as that goes, it was never used on the populace at large. Fear of torture kept the culture going, but could never be used on a lot of people all the time, or otherwise people would rebel. Yes, exactly. Yeah, at some point you can only threaten people so much and then they get ticked off.
And you had the French Revolution.
Yep, good example. Well, I teach martial arts, and one thing we have pointed out to the students is that most farming communities had a very small amount of metal implements, and they had to share them. And it's not that metal was necessarily that scarce, as the emperor and his relatively small armies, who were trained, knew that they couldn't stand up against 1 million people with hoes and rakes and stuff. Might be able to go up against 1 million people with no weapons, but it wasn't the fear that was keeping them down. What was keeping them in place was the fact that they basically had no way to defend themselves against people with at least some level of armament.
I wouldn't call the Chinese military very effective. There were just a lot of them.
Yeah, that's all it needed to be, but actually proportionate to the number of farmers. Yep. Joan of Arc and Mulan share a similar folklore status that has morphed and changed with retellings and the translations. Absolutely, Ed. Nikola Tesla was a mad scientist. That's why he wasn't influential when alive. His ideas were more theory than practical value. Yep.
Plus, as I understand it, many of Tesla's ideas were stolen by other people.
Yeah, and can we name one?
Edison.
Thank you.
Fluorescent light bulbs.
Yeah, Edison. Yeah, Edison took a lot of things that belonged to other people.
The electrical induction motor.
Light bulb.
Everything that light bulb was not invented by Edison or Tesla.
That's right.
It was invented long before that. It's just a permanent filament couldn't be developed.
And it wasn't by Edison. It was by his staff of engineers and scientists.
But Tesla did invent the fluorescent bulb, which
okay, I didn't know that.
Considerably longer.
Yep, I didn't know that. I've learned something new today.
Well, look up Westinghouse. The whole thing with him. That's one of the major things they did.
Very cool things, though. But yeah, let's see. One of Tesla's ideas was to broadcast power by beaming microwaves, but he was never able to make it practical. This is true. Cool idea, though. As somebody said, if you made it practical, of course, everything in the pathway would fry, too, but minor details.
That's just sour grapes. That's actually something
what's a roasted person between friends?
Yeah, really.
That was actually something I was researching when I first got into college. Was actually microwave energy.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to UNLV, and if you go there, you can actually see they've got an emitter like right outside of campus, and it shows you how much power has been created. And quite a bit of power has been created, like something like 2 million megawatts or something like that. But this is over like a 12-year period. And it's not a viable technology because it costs too much to maintain. But if they could get it to work in a not expensive way, it would revolutionize everything.
Well, yeah, that's kind of good approach to a lot of things, though, right?
Yeah, not a lot of things follow that objective.
No, but it does work out. I was thinking when you mentioned that about magnetrons, for microwaves.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm looking up here real quick. So one of the guys who was involved in developing the magnetron happened to have a chocolate bar in his pocket when he was standing next to the magnetron. And began to realize there might be an application for this thing besides whatever the heck they were trying to do with it. One of those.
They were trying to develop higher capacity cables for transmitting electricity.
And instead we wind up with Popping popcorn.
One of
Oh,
the-
God, talk about leaking, though. They were able to pop the popcorn in front of the thing.
and irradiate each other in the process.
Well, it's wrong kind of... It's not ionizing radiation, but... Wow. The first microwave was 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighed 750 pounds, and cost $3,000.
And you could have made a cow in it.
Probably.
Or cooked a cow.
I used to go to Gen Con, Mar Hawkman, and the first year I went to Gen Con, they had a scientist whose name totally eludes me, explaining why, if you're going to put ray guns in your stories, this is the kind you can put in an atmosphere, and explained why, and this is the kind you cannot put in an atmosphere, and explained why. Because he had people doing games where people would shoot lasers or whatever throughout space and cut into the ship, and it would have devastating effects, and he'd be like, well, if it's working in space, it might not work in the atmosphere. So it might cut through the ship, but it won't do anything on the other
How
side.
do you know that?
Well, he came out with the math and the charts, and he was explaining exactly how things were carrying through, and the tunneling effects, and the effects of atmosphere on it. And I'm thinking, darn.
There's a reason they call it fiction.
Okay, yeah,
It's not like we really have a lot of examples of this stuff in real life.
yeah, but you get into some of the hardcore science fiction, like, God, who wrote Neutronium God?
I'm guessing God. 'Cause you
No.
said God.
The Neutronium God. I can't remember the name. Excuse me. Neutronium Necklace? Reality Dysfunction. It is by Peter Hamilton. Yeah, it's, excuse me. It came out here as Neutronium Alchemist, but we bought it originally as the Neutronium God.
Sounds like a bad anime.
It was really good hardcore science. The guy got the science right. But it did not make for an easy read, because you're reading through it going, let me get out my textbook. Oh, next page.
I've had a problem reading science fiction from Isaac Asimov, because this guy is a scientist and he still gets it tremendously wrong in some areas.
He's dead. He's not going to keep up to date with his stuff. He had some interesting ideas anyway. Let's see. Maybe we get both and not just one of these. Some energy bands are absorbed by the air itself. Yes, this is an issue with microwaves. Water molecules in the air absorb it. Well, yeah, that's how it functions. Get the water molecules to get excited.
I'll just give him a centerfold or something.
Doesn't work that way. Anybody up for another random?
Sure.
Oh, we don't have to. Is there something anybody needs to do? DT, do you need to do your whatever again? Or did you
do Borg?
Yeah, I'm ready for another Beyond the Nexus run.
I'm
I
sorry.
need to kill 60 ground Borg.
60 ground Borg.
If anybody wants to do it.
We can do that. And DT, do you need us to help you with doing Beyond the Nexus?
No, I just threw everything down to normal. This will go quick.
Okay, yeah, at that rate. All right, X up if you want to do something. How about we do something we haven't done for a while? Why don't we do Defera? Defera Hards. That should give you your 60 Borg. So X up if you would like to join up for Defera Hards. All right.
I'm helpful.
That should give you 60.
I've never done the Defera Hearts before, so
really?
Experience.
Okay, cool.
It's the cool and the things.
All the cool kids are doing the Defera Hards.
Mm-hmm. We can do it with 4. We can do it with 5. Doesn't matter. If anybody else would like to jump in this one.
What is my mastery level at?
And we can do it with 4. It's just slightly harder.
10% more hull.
Now with 10% more hull.
Yep. The self-max once per 10 sections, plus 3 to 30% bonus all damage. Place a number of targets with starship weapons for 10 seconds. That's interesting.
Okay, and Chaos is joining us for this one. Hey, SocraticNerd, if you're still there, you're always welcome to jump into games with us. We'd love to have you.
Yes, you are.
The more the merrier. And I know you play a little differently than we do, which makes it all the better because we might learn some more stuff from you. Or you might learn some stuff from us, you know, who knows?
The merrier the more?
The merrier the more, yes. Chaos, I sent you an invitation, Chaos. Did you get it? Nope, you're already invited. You're there. It's hiding behind something. So I hope you cooked something good because I had a meh dinner tonight. Ugh.
That's disappointing, Mom.
Are you disappointed that my lasagna tasted good?
Yeah, I am, because I've had 2 nights of leftovers that I put in the freezer, and neither one was as good as it was the first time around. And the one I had last night was not good, period. And the one I made tonight was something my husband made last week and froze for me, which normally is delicious, and reheated and microwaved was meh. All right, so first things first, everybody go to Defera. Defera, however you say it. You should have a shortcut there. Should have a transwarp there.
That doesn't look like Defera, Mom.
I'm on my way.
What the heck? I'm beaming down to enter the Defera invasion zone.
Yes. So once you get to Defera, go down to the invasion zone.
Invasion.
Invasion.
Indeed.
Not an outvasion, but an invasion.
An invasion, yes.
Might be an exvasion. Or an excavation. I don't know how that works. Won't the Borg adapt to my weapons? I guarantee they won't.
Yes. Oh, I should heal myself, I suppose. There we go.
Supposed to do a hard one.
Let's see. What do I want? Oh, I've got a good one there.
Am I grabbing all the hards?
Yeah, you can go grab hards, or I'll grab them and share them.
Uninvited
Y'all
guest.
ready for next week?
What's next week?
Card.
Picard.
That's when does that start?
John Luck Pickard is going to be here.
That starts on the 3rd, right?
Yep.
Perfect. I'll be here.
I thought it was the 25th.
No.
Wow.
I wanted to say it was the 5th, but Woot-woot. We're talking about doing a watch party type thing.
Where is everybody?
I don't know. We haven't started yet. Let's get everybody here. Celestia, you have to come to Defera. This one's a little different. You have to come here.
Boing, boing, boing.
And I will share missions with you. Not Drenor. Come to Defera. Or Defera.
That's a very large person. Chaos is enormous.
Yeah.
You're like twice my size.
That's what she said.
No, she didn't.
That's what your wife said last night.
So where I work, we've got upstairs, which is the engineers and the engineers and the administrative people and some of the ordering departments. And then right below that is the production team with the big offices and engineering rooms and all that stuff. So the guys downstairs forget that I'm upstairs sometimes, but walk up and down. And I will walk into the break room, and there will be raunchy conversation. I mean, really raunchy conversations. Don't worry, Galaxy Queen. We'll be here. Just beam up. Come to Defera. We'll be here. To which, of course, the head of production is like, you can't talk that way in front of Kay. And I'm thinking, I've heard worse. I've heard so much worse.
I see they haven't fixed the map transfer bug that kicks you out of the server.
Which map transfer bug? Is there a new one?
Yeah, like I'm beaming down to the invasion zone and I got kicked out of the server.
No. Okay, I hadn't had that happen to me.
I've had that happen occasionally
Wow.
recently.
I've had it when leaving the fleet dilithium mine.
It's crazy. They're just not adapting to my weapons at all. I wonder why that is. I haven't had to switch modulations yet. Oh, that's right. Shields don't matter. So the points are made up and the shields don't matter.
Chaos, what is that toothpick you're holding?
Given his size, it's probably a cannon.
That's my little front gun.
Looks like a shotty.
It's a little teeny tiny thing.
I call it thumper.
You should be able to dual wield that.
If only I wish.
It's kind of why I like the Klingon fleet weapons for those dual, and they relabeled it the sniper rifle because they used to be pistols.
He's about the same weapon I have. I have the exact same weapon.
Hey, Galaxy Star Queen, there is kind of a shortcut if you're waiting for your transwarp to cool down, which is pick up the mission from the Gamma Quadrant called Storm Clouds Gather. Accept the mission. It'll give you a transwarp down to Deep Space Nine, and then just go up to the northeast a little bit, and you'll be at Defura. And you don't even have to worry about waiting for your transwarp to cool down.
I use Spoils of War.
Spoils of War.
Am I missing one?
What? Oh, hang on a second.
I'm making sure that I'm not missing one.
One of the...
One of the quests.
Hang on, I'll share.
Yeah, I think I have all of them.
Okay.
I have counter offense, knowledge is key, power plant. And
Getting to okay, so it's getting to the bottom of things. Counter offensive, uninvited guests, and knowledge is key. Those are the four I've shared with everybody now.
I have power plant as well.
That's a medium. We're doing hards.
No, it's a hard. It's a hard.
No, power plant. It's hard. Power plant getting to the bottom of things.
Oh. Yeah, okay, I was looking at the wrong one. I do have that one, getting to the bottom of things. That's what I have.
If I could, I'd hand out all the these TR-116As.
The A's? Wow.
That's exactly the one I'm using.
Wow. I don't have a 116A. I've only got a 116B.
Yeah. No, they will never release the A to the general public.
I know. I wrote about it in the book I'm working on right now.
I really wish I could have found one of the codes for one of those way back when.
Yeah, it's not, Mark Huckman, that it's got great DPS. It's the cool factor of you've got it and nobody else does.
And the fact that you don't need line of sight on the alt fire.
Right.
It's actually saved me a few times.
It's a map breaking weapon.
It saved me a few times where a spawn was under the floor or behind the walls.
Wow.
And I couldn't get to them. So I keep it on one of my bridge officers just in case.
Okay, Galaxy Star Queen, if you are on Dranur, it's probably going to be an icon on your screen that says beam up rather than having the beam up there on your mini map. So look on your screen.
Where is everybody?
Well, we're still back here at the base.
Yeah, I'm just here for moral support.
Oh, always appreciate that.
Okay. Done with
We're
I
trying to help
appreciate your
Celestia
moral
get back
pity.
here, so.
I think the next point for Newell will be.
I have a question of interest. Has
Yes.
anyone here ever heard of Sagan's dictum?
Sagan's
No.
dictum?
Yes, that is not a sex joke.
It sounds like
Maybe.
It states that extraordinary claims require
Or extraordinary evidence. Yeah, absolutely. I just didn't know that's what it was called.
People on the internet have no idea what any of those words mean.
Yeah, I know that.
I have discovered that the word experience, extraordinary, and evidence are all completely different to those people.
I'm very aware of that.
It's scary how stupid some of these people are. There's a woman who was complaining about something that I wrote. It was an academic thing.
Mm-hmm.
And she said that I was wrong, even though she didn't know the definitions of any of the words I was saying. I had to be wrong because she didn't agree with me.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to argue with that.
Yeah, I will occasionally ask people for evidence, and they'll be like, well, this is that. No, it's not this, or he says this. Evidence. Give me something that's a fact that is measurable and objectively measurable.
I put a comment in chat for this whole conversation.
Stupid is as stupid does. Stupid is a stupid platform.
So true. But yeah, saying something, I won't go into specifics, but a lot of times, well, it's evidence. It was in Lord of the Rings. It's not evidence, but it's in a book. Okay.
It's not evidence.
It's not evidence.
It's not anything.
Yes, Defura. Yeah, it does hurt my head sometimes.
You keep on using that word. I do not
I think it means what you think it means. Yes, exactly.
It was so bad. I had to explain what ethos was, because I was talking about the.
It's an insurance company.
No, it isn't.
It
is
is.
Not. You quiet.
Silence! I kill you.
And I said, ethics comes from the word ethos. Like, no, it doesn't. Oh, okay.
That's okay.
Would you mind educating me as to where it comes from then? Well, I don't know where it comes from, but you're wrong. I swear to God, that was her response.
I hear that a lot.
This is why I feel.
No, the question is, which god are you swearing to?
I don't know.
And without proof that they exist, swearing to them doesn't really work.
Well, it's not like it works anyway, but that's not the point.
But yeah, there's that too.
No, if you're gonna swear to a higher power, you better be ready to pay a price because sometimes they're gonna get mad.
I think I'm okay making that gamble.
Yeah, my favorite comic that I saw this week was the line in front of the pearly gates, and guy's in line waiting, and comes around in front and looks up and goes, "Oh no!" Big sign, Odin.
There's a guy on that does really dark versions of basically lambasting Christians.
Which one?
Not for what they believe. His name is Dark Atheist 0525 or something like that.
No, Dark Matter 2525.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He just recently released one. It was like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
And it was basically gave people the option of, there was an atheist, a Muslim, and a Christian. Gave them the option of choosing one of the other religions, of sacrificing themselves so the other person could be saved.
Mm-hmm.
Neither of them did it, and then he lambasted them for like 20 minutes on not living the religion they say they believe.
He can be super brutal.
Yeah, it was really remarkably just.
I can't remember if he's the guy
playing
who
with fire.
Did I want to say he's the one who did the Ark, but I could be wrong. There was one guy who had all the creatures on the Ark. He's like, no, you can't put that wood beetle in the same one with this one because it eats those, but that goes into this. But I can't do that. I had to put these over here. No, you can't do that. As he was talking with the other members on the Ark. about why they can't do that, and he's slowly going out of his mind.
The Ark has always been an allegory for genetic repository, in my opinion.
That's a sophisticated view. I'll take it.
There's a word that came to mind that isn't appropriate for public conversation.
Mara Hawkman, all I can say is, well, Dark Matter 2525 is really dark in his approach.
He's not wrong.
He's not necessarily wrong. I don't know that Frost is giving him the level of appreciation that he's worth. But
I like this.
But he's brutal. Absolutely brutal. And nobody is spared.
I
Okay.
just got booted from server again.
Oh no.
Well, tell him you don't consent next time.
Tell him to stop touching the bad places.
All right, Celestia.
I break maps in this game. I'm the one touching bad places.
Okay.
Well, maybe it's just desserts.
Celestia, are you on Defura or are you on Defura Invasion Zone?
Yes.
Because I see you're on Defura number 1, but we're in Defura Invasion Zone. So beam up to your ship. You should have 2 options, Defura and Defura Invasion. And you want to come down to the Invasion Zone. And that'll bring you down to where we are.
I thought there was a teleport option from the ground of...
I don't know that there is. I can't remember seeing it. Okay, now you're here with us. Does everybody double check to make sure you've got your missions? You should have 4 for this. You should have knowledge is key. You should have getting to the bottom of things. You should have counteroffensive. And you should have uninvited guests.
Before we start this, I gotta go really quick.
Okay. Next thing is, if you don't have a weapon, like a melee type weapon, or something that causes physical damage, make sure you've got a regenerator. What are they called? Frequency remodulators. Those things, because you will need it. Maybe. And I'm here with the tactical officer.
Just get brutal and go hand to hand.
Yeah, well, that's the fun stuff. Let's see. Do I really want that one? I'm good. I think I'm good with that. Okay. Who ran away? Oh, Frost ran away. We could run away and not tell him.
I gotta go make a phaser.
You have to go make a phaser?
Omnidirectional.
Ah.
Because I don't have 200 million for an agony one.
Yeah, no. That's a lot of money for it.
Oh wow, 200 million. Last time I looked, agony omnis were up to $500 million.
I think it was like, I think yesterday I saw one for 300 million or something like that.
Okay, hang on a second here.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, don't go anyplace. Celestia, I'm going to trade something with you. Just accept these. Accept those.
Regenerators?
Yeah, I noticed you've got some damage on you, so what you want to do is click U, and down at the bottom of your character sheet, it's going to say that you've got an injury. I gave you some heal so that you can heal yourself before we start up.
It's a Terran red shirt.
right now you've got some cracked ribs. You don't really want cracked ribs.
Petting my Borg.
Okay, is everybody ready to rock and roll?
I am ready to rock and or roll.
Okay, we're going to go to the temple first, so everybody come on over here to the temple transporter.
Temple!
Celestia, come on over here.
Ah! Boink, boing.
Excellent. Come on over here.
I love it says critical when doing 0 damage.
So Galaxy Star Queen,
Garrett
come on
showing
over
up,
here
I
to the
guess, killing.
transporter for the temple. All the way over here. There you go. And we're going to transport to the temple. Okay. And while they're having fun, everybody over this way. Not that way, this way. Frost, Chaos.
What?
This way. We have a mission to run. No, you're going to get them. Galaxy Star Queen, this way.
I swear it wasn't on purpose. That was entirely on purpose. Where is everybody?
Trying to get him.
I got pigeons.
Galaxy Star Queen, we're not killing these guys. They're not part of the mission. They're on a different mission. Believe it or not, we don't get credit for these guys. So come on this way.
Because you can't kill them.
Nope, you can't. You have to trigger them first.
We're waiting, Mom.
I'm waiting to make sure Galaxy Star Queen knows where we're going. We'll go down these stairs. Now we're going to go over here. So, does anybody want to take the top of the temple?
I got it.
Okay. Okay. So.
I go all the way up.
Okay, you're going to do the top. Well, let us get to the bottom. We're going to come down here to the bottom of these staircases. The Borg, once he starts this up, the Borg are going to appear down here whenever you're ready.
I have done it. Yes, it just started.
And they will appear. There they are. And we kill them. Now we're going to go up the staircase. And we'll have some more appear.
I come out the wrong side or something?
No, they just take a while.
Ah! That was not what I wanted to do. Ow. I fell and then I got shot.
Don't do that. Let's see, there's usually 2 in this middle one, aren't there? 1 on each side. There's the other ones. Is there a middle one? I can't remember. Ah, on the staircase. That was it. Up the staircase.
Didn't think they liked that you did that, Mom.
Oh, yeah, that's how it goes. The one in the middle. Then I think it's right then left, if I remember correctly. And then over to the left. Hold the line against... Oh, there they are.
Hold the line against all the dead Borg.
Mm-hmm.
Use them draw a line in the sand.
This far, no further.
The investigation we fall back.
Kill remaining Borg. This is where it glitched on me last time.
Because we killed him too fast.
Yeah.
We killed him before the message came out.
Well, actually, we didn't. We only killed the remaining ones down there. It's just that...
It says defeat remaining Borg.
I know.
Is
it the agony of defeat?
Yeah, let me make sure that we didn't miss anybody.
Which just sounds like a case of fallen arches.
Yep, I think so. That would be a bit. That would be it. Someone needs to get Dr. Scholes. That's all there is to it.
Let's make sure we didn't miss anybody.
I can just make out an Alachi Walker, that's it.
I have my Alachi Walker with me. Okay, well, maybe this one's still buggy then. Alright, let's go to the next one.
There's a drone here. Let's see if killing them would make a difference.
Where?
Over here.
Probably not. No, that's in a different mission. Alright, let's go on to the next one. If that finishes up, we'll get the magic stuff. Oh, there it is! Haha, it's right over here!
Retrieve preserver.
Did you guys get the purple thingy?
I got the purple thing.
Alright, purple thing, yay!
The purple thing.
It just had to time out then. Alright, now we're gonna go down here. I won't run, I promise.
They gave out BNP, cool.
There's purple drink. Assimilated tactical Gorn. That's terrifying.
Yes.
Oh man, this is the first time in a long time I've seen a piece of gear with a Borg modifier on it.
I know, isn't it amazing? Ooh, man.
Come on, they got their stuff on me.
Okay. Wow, there's lots of mementos here. Everybody ready?
Yes.
Okay. So.
There are 0 additional questions.
Okay. Celestia, are you down here? Did we lose you? There you are. Okay. Queuing this one up. Fellas. Tis fellas.
Did it be a Borg?
Yep. That one was a little bit easier. Did we get the purple thing?
I got the purple drink.
I didn't get the purple thing. Oh yeah, I did. It just didn't turn up as a purple thing. Okay, this way. Wow, I haven't played it this far back for the mementos in a while. Sorry. Let me make sure we got everybody. Okay. I was going to do power plant, then city. Is that okay with everyone? Or do you want to do city first, since we're here?
It doesn't matter to me.
Makes no difference to me.
Okay.
It's my ninja outfit.
Okay, we'll go up these stairs, or this ramp here.
I'm stuck. Bad kitty.
So one thing when you're here on the invasion zone, you can't ignore the Borg. You can just run past them and ignore them. So come on down this way. I know it's really hard to go. We don't have to kill things. We can just run by them.
Wait a minute. Thought I was following.
We're waiting for Chaos. Who's off someplace else? Chaos, where are you? Oh, he's getting closer.
If he wasn't chaos, I mean, or if he wasn't gone, or well, I don't know what the language.
If English weren't a language.
Yes.
All right. So before I start this up, let me walk through it really quick. Some of the people in here are being assimilated. When we start this up, they're going to do this jiggly, 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 and you have to go over there and free them. So you just walk up in front and click on F. Okay? After that, we will get partially assimilated to furry who will be doing the same thing, and you will go up and you'll click on them, and then you can back off. And we have to get them on both sides. It's not all of them, it's just some on each. And last will be to kill off anything that isn't assimilated. Sometimes this doesn't work, and we just stand there and wait. So I'm uploading the virus, and we can now go up and talk to the twitchy people.
Remove the fury. What the heck? Who the heck said you could shoot me?
Did we get all the twitchy Borgs out of there? So now we have to free the partially assimilated ones.
What part of no touchy don't you understand?
And now we kill the rest of them. And we get the purple thingy. Yay, purple thingy.
Purple drank.
And one more to go.
Mine are liberated Terran exocomps.
Mm-hmm.
No touchy.
Let's see. Oops. I think we're going to have to go this way. Oops, that's not where I wanted to go.
Mom's getting us lost on
Mom's
purpose.
lost. Oh, God, Mom's an old lady. She gets lost. Great.
We're going to get robbed.
I know where I want to go, but that wasn't it. Oh, there we go. Now I know where I am. Where'd everybody go? Where'd everyone go? Okay, I
Mom
see
was never
Frost.
heard
I
from
see
it.
Chaos.
And she was never heard of again.
Alpha, are you on your way over there already?
Yeah.
Nope,
I'll
I see
just
you up
meet
there. I see you.
I'll just meet you at the power plant.
Okay. Celestia, come on with us so we can show you how to get to the power plant.
Bad kitty.
She'll be heard of again. Janeway will find her frozen on a planet in the Delta Quadrant. Keeping an eye on you all from above.
Or are you using your little, yeah, there you are. How'd you get up there? Bioessence?
Yep.
Yeah, I love that thing. And there's
then,
Alpha.
And then you can go down into the lower levels there, and there will be a hole under the map.
You and you're finding errors on that stuff. It's amazing. All right, on this one we're going to go to sub-level 3 hard. Yes, there is a mission. It's a medium mission called Memento Mori that requires you to pick up random junk. Let's go straight ahead. Don't trigger it till we're sure everybody's in the room, please. Where's Celestia? Galaxy Star Queen, where are you? There she is. Okay. Okay, so we're going to lower the shield. And the nice Borg lady here will come out. You cannot fire at her. And please do not kill her super fast. Just hurt her a little bit. If you kill her instantly, this bugs.
You won't learn nothing if you kill her right off.
Yeah. Smart pig like that. You don't eat them all at once. Now we can kill off the drones.
Yeah, getting up here with the bioessence is easy. Getting up here with the personal trajector is a little bit harder, though.
I would imagine.
What the heck? I can't target this person.
No, you can't yet. You have to
Protect me, tactical people!
You have to wait till they start back. Then you can shoot them.
Hey, stop shooting me.
And then you can shoot
Sit
the nice
down.
Borgie lady again. But not too much.
Ah! Red light. I'm allergic to red circles.
And now we take out the nice little guns up here. Ah!
Purpley thing.
Purpley things! Yay, purpley things. Did you get your 60 Borg?
Yes.
All right.
My goodness. I got it before we started this.
Well, we also got 4 neural processors. We got the lithium. We got toys.
Toys and things and stuff.
Toys and things and stuff, yes. Ooh, is that more stuff?
Turbo light.
Wow, that's interesting. The mementos that Marhawkman mentioned earlier, they're all over the place. I didn't realize they were down here. I thought they were just in the city, but no, they're every place.
I got medical drone stuff that I really don't have any idea how to use.
I think I'm going to jump off for a bit, guys.
Well, actually, I'm going to close up because it's after 10 and I do have that important meeting tomorrow.
Yeah.
Which I really don't want.
I have another podcast to do tomorrow.
Oh, well, good for you.
Nice.
All right, so I'm going to log off, everybody's, but nice to do something a little different. Defer hards used to be hard.
Yeah.
I would love to see that get redone and make defer hards using the same nice map, but make it hard again. Make it a challenge. Make us work for it.
Make the Pharaoh challenge again.
I'll make the Farah hard again.
Oh, the board cortical arrays, you need that for one of the easy... No, it's a medium one. You need 50 of them.
Fractory modulator.
Yeah, but you also need it for one of the just random ones where you need... Or one of the easier medium ones where you just need to collect 50 of them for the mission itself.
Yeah.
Alien mice open fire, but not till tomorrow morning when Pinky and the Brain come back. So, on behalf of the Darkmom Consortium, thanks to everybody who joined us today. Thanks for a wonderful conversation. It was wonderful. Thank you, Galaxy Star Queen, for joining us. We appreciate it.
You gotta jump on stream with us one day.
I will be off tomorrow, but I should be back on Thursday. So, everyone, have a great night. Take care.
Good
Have
night,
a good night.
everybody.
Bye-bye, everybody.
So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, adieu.